I have my cola here. I almost drank it. I ate some chicken noodles with chicken and some cheese, and I have here, I'm not quite sure what the fuck I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna make a big video today. Helga, you say this all the time and then you make 2 hours videos. Yeah, I know that, but I am very sleepy and I really have to go this time, like seriously much. I have taken my night pill and I don't know, I feel like I have to go to sleep. That makes sense. So I was watching that video of Sarah, she pronounces it, Hecate does not bite, my response to Melinda. So we have again about Hecate in Greek, Hecate in English. I'm trying to see how they pronounce the name in English, and I am a little bit puzzled. Sarah says Hecate and Melinda says Hecate. As a Greek, Sarah is closer to the original. She says Hecate. In Greek is Hecate. But nevertheless, it's not a problem. That guy is Satan, actually. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm not quite sure what the fuck I left the video the other day. I'm gonna continue from where I left the video, watching it myself, because I was trying to find a fucking mushroom. I watched a video, a creator on YouTube made a house out of a mushroom on the forests. Like he found a forest and he made a mushroom out of it as a house. Like he sculpted the mushroom so that it is a house. If I can't find a house, I'm gonna go back to the hotel and make like a king-sized bedroom in the hostel. Hostel, I'm not quite sure what the fuck it is. But I'm not gonna put the video exactly where I left it the other day. It's been days. If I see later on my editing that I have left moments from the video outside, I'm gonna make that for you the other day. But for now, the topic I wanna do is Satan smell test. Like, who is speaking about the real Satan? Both of the guys in the video, both of the girlies basically. One of them, two of them, neither maybe. We're gonna listen to Sarah reacting to Melinda. I remind you from the previous video that I was speaking because I made some non-talking videos these days that were the holidays, and we're gonna listen to both Sarah and Melinda. Sarah is reacting to Melinda, I react to both of them, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm hearing exactly by ear. You also know already, I know my shit from ear, not from a teacher, not from a degree, not from a PhD or anything. I'm gonna do that strictly from ear knowledge that I have as a person. And yeah, hope you enjoy, hope you learn something from me. I think we have about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. I'm not quite sure how much, but it's exactly the moments that I need for the video. Sarah said she's not monetizing her video. I repeat this to here. I'm not monetizing my videos. I have no reason to do that. I am a theologian who believes religious, like proper, even more. Like my knowledge, maybe it is by ear, maybe I am like indoctrinated by 2 different spirits. Like I knew Satan, he told me he's Yahweh. We are, I guess, fine right now with him. My father is my best friend, Yahweh. He is the true God. I met him. I always believed in Yahweh. Like that was the thorn in my relationship with Satan. I never really accepted him as a deity. He told me a fairy tale that he's Yahweh. I've explained all this shit in my dissertation. That's a disclaimer here. So that was very quick for me to find the actual Yahweh that doesn't say, hi, I am Stephen and he's actually, like John, whatever. No. But I make this disclaimer because I'm like, I have no issues with the guy. You can find my posts. He actually doesn't mind me. He basically supports me. You can see the posts about my teacher who destroyed my degree. I don't want to speak about it, it's a painful story. But yeah, I don't have any problems with the other side. I'm not that type of Christian. That's what I'm. If you wanna keep something from this video, is I have no issues with the other side. I'm actually a very different type of Christian. My message is not exposing the shit out of the other side. It's making the other side repent. My message is completely different. Repent, go back to the Lord. I'm like an Ezekiel / Jeremiah type of teacher myself. Okay. So don't expect me in this video if you came here, if you are a Christian. I'm making a disclaimer again. If you are a Christian and you came here to hear another Christian saying, oh, here is the devil, there is the devil, leave my video, I suppose. I'm not gonna do that. I am educating people about who the fuck Satan is, who the fuck the real God is, and you have the free will, choose whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna pressure you. I'm not believing in hell. I'm not gonna put any such pressure on any person. I've never done that in my life. I'm never gonna start doing it right now, okay? And I'm not doing that to go and hate comment on Satan, no. And his followers, obviously, like pagans or whatever, no. I am doing that so you are educated, learn who is really Yahweh. Don't believe like Yahweh bans drinks when he turned water to wine in the Gospel of John, for example. No, believe who he really is. He doesn't mind drinking alcohol, for example. I want you to do that, and after that I want you to find a forgiveness, compassion in your heart. And if you have any grudge with the other side, like if you are wronged by pagans, if you are wronged by the devil, find the courage to forgive either side. That's my message for you, right? Hope this helps, hope this finds someone today. I'm not gonna speak more. I'm gonna put the video just going to sleep, because as I was sleeping it came night. Okay, you have to be really quick in the game, because okay, somebody's sleeping here. You have to be real quick because the how's that called? The game changes real quick from day to night. You have to be really quick when you're changing like coordinates. Okay, so as I said, I'm making the videos to educate people. Maybe you don't know some stuff about Satan. You definitely know nothing about Yahweh. That's why I wrote my dissertation. I wrote the dissertation to prove to everybody that will read it. I have given it to people that I don't even know personally. Like, hi, I wrote a dissertation, take it. That's how I do it, for free. As I said, I am such a person myself, for free. Okay, so well, to recapitulate, learn who Yahweh is, learn a little bit who the real Satan is. Don't tell me he likes to party. No, he doesn't. He's very strict. Okay, don't believe lies about it. Now, if you like so much the real Satan and you're like, no, I actually like a guy that doesn't party, that's for me, okay, go for it, I suppose. I don't know, like, it's your soul, it's your life, it's your decision, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm here to tell you the facts and nothing else. I have no holding back in here. I'm not such a person, okay? So, hopefully it will make sense where I have stopped the video. Whatever I hear, I'm critiquing, okay? And let's find the mushroom house, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, let's put it here.
To Raphael, who is my archangel guardian.
Okay.
And he whooped my ass. He put the shits up me. He scared me. I was like, whoa, you know, that was my fault. I hold my hands up. I was ignorant and I was rude. That's why. And that's happened to me, so...
Okay, Archangel Raphael is not a person found in the biblical canon. He is from the secondary biblical books of the Old Testament, as far as I remember, the book that refers to Raphael. And also I think Samael, another archangel, sometimes identified as Satan. He's also not part of the biblical canon. As far as I know, he is part with Raphael from the Jewish mysticism, Jewish folklore, mythology, demonology, something like that. I don't know if the Talmud, which is a book that came after even the New Testament, it's a book, for those who don't know, the Talmud is a book that the rabbis are teaching to the Hebrews that came roughly centuries after Jesus. So it's like more recent. Okay, we found mushrooms. Guys, we found mushrooms, okay? We're gonna turn these to houses, okay? So we have our, we have like our Archangel Raphael. I think, he has to be from the. He definitely has to be from the secondary source of the Bible, secondary books, the ones that are not recorded in the like typical Old Testament, like they are extra biblical pretty much. But I don't know if they are in the Talmud. The Talmud, as I said, is a book that the rabbis teach after Jesus. They hold it as like a sacred text, okay? So, if you ask me, did Sarah see Satan here, Helga? Most probably. I'm trying to find two that are the one besides the other. You get it? Okay, we found here. Okay, we're gonna turn these two houses, okay? So, if you ask me, Helga, did she see Satan? Most probably she did. I cannot know for sure. I'm putting a question mark because I don't know if she really saw something. And I'm not saying that she's lying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I wasn't present, so I can't say yes, she saw him, because that would mean that I know for sure that she's not making something up, because she is experienced as a mystic herself, as a pagan. She has knowledge. Maybe she's making something up to appear spiritually knowledgeable, and that's not for Sarah. I would say this for everybody. Test a little bit what you hear. Don't just accept blindly everything you hear from a person. Think twice, thrice, and 4 and 10 times before you decide for yourself, is what I'm hearing making any sense in the actual world, and then decide for yourself. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving you my cheat codes in here, okay? So I'm gonna use a mangrove door, I think, and I'm gonna make it out of wood, I think, the house, and I think I'm gonna use muddy brick stairs. I don't know, what do you think? Gonna make some jungle stairs, I think. I like the color, and we're gonna put some trapdoors as well, okay? So we're talking about Sarah. As I said, she said some things that she experienced. Somebody whooped her ass. That means she was rebuked. Does the devil rebuke? Yes, he does that. He does that. He's very strict, but he also has manners. So I don't know if he did that to her. He can be very, very harsh if he wants to. Like, he can actually terrify you if he wants to, yeah. But he can also be very mild. Like, make you feel upset about him, make you feel guilty for doing something to him. Like, he does that quite often as well. So that's what I'm saying. Did she really see something? I don't know. Maybe. It could be, but what I can tell you for sure, and that's what you have to keep from this section of the video, don't give too much attention if this is the devil or not. Give an attention that the Archangel Raphael is not a standard angel that appears in the biblical canon. The biblical canon is there for a reason, so you understand what is heresy and what is not. Heresy is a Greek word. Heresy, it means something that gets out of the normal part. Heresy, it's like I deduct something. That's the translation from ancient Greek. So if it is outside of it, maybe there is a reason. So that's why you have to keep. That's not a genuine source anyways, Okay, but whether she makes it up and Satan is not even involved or he really attacked her, that's irrelevant at the end of the day, okay?
And that's happened to me, so I'm just saying.
Shiva's presence, Ganesha's presence, Archangel Michael's presence,
Yeah.
Isis, Osiris,
I know.
Horus,
So she's not.
Anubis. Never have I felt
Anubis.
threatened in any way by their presence.
There you go.
Even
I mean,
when
I've
I'm
met
constantly-
Anubis. I've met Anubis several times, and Osiris, both death gods. I have this similar feeling as to what I have when Hecate is around. Just a bit like, oh, very intimidating. Some may interpret that as fear. I don't see what the difference is.
Oh, would I be upset?
That's standard Satan. Look, I know the guy 20 years so far. I know him, like if he enters the room, I know that it's him. He's angry. Like if you ask me, Helga, do you know why he is like that? He's angry. Like he I don't know. Like he needs eat Snickers. I don't know. Like what's the problem with him? Honestly, my father is laughing. He has like this like I don't know, like a teenager mentality. Like calm down, everything is fine. You don't have to be so angry, bestie. Calm down. You get what I mean? I'm not making fun of him, by the way. Like if you worship him or whatever, I'm not making fun of him. Okay, I'm not making fun of him. I never did. I'm just explaining. He's very angry and he shouldn't. Like if he hears me, I know he hears me usually. Like he walks around the earth and he knows what you have done. Like if he ever like okay, let's dig this. Like I wanna say something to him through the camera. Look, bestie, calm down a little bit. Look, I know people are stupid, like I know that too, like I feel you, but don't be so mad all the time. Like you are a very old person. That's what I would tell him. You are an old person. Like old age brings wisdom. You say it's okay. You get what I mean? That's what my father is doing, and he excels at that. Like my father is like the type of person. I don't care what they say about me. I just want my people to be happy. Like this is the. I'm saying this. I'm not saying this to Satan. I'm saying this to all of you here. My father is the type of person who doesn't give a shit if people are this or that. He only cares if somebody is genuinely upset about somebody's behavior. If somebody is upset over something specific, like somebody hurts you, aka the slaves in Egypt, okay, Yahweh is gonna destroy the entire universe. Like he has this energy, okay, he has this like mentality. He is that type of person, Yahweh. So that's what I will say. Like I continue now, like my message to Satan. How did I call this shit? Keep calm. That essentially that's my message. Keep calm. You don't have to be so angry. I know people are infuriating. You have a point at this, but you don't have to enter the room and be like that all the time. Like surely there's something good out there that you can say. Like if I can teach him something, like the Bible says, apart from joking, that you if you are like a child of God, in the sense like if you have like done, if you are a prophet of him or whatever, you get what I mean. Like you will judge angels. It says that. So I wanna do that here, okay, and I wanna say why doesn't it put Okay, you have to put, okay, makes sense. I have to replace that. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, Yahweh doesn't give a shit in the sense he just wants his children to be happy. Like all the time, my father is like, I want you to be happy. I want you to go to bed, and that's why I'm never sleeping. My father is laughing. Like he wants me genuinely. My father wants me to be happy. He wants me to thrive. He wants me to be my authentic self and like don't be upset about anything. Don't be a worried person about anything. So if I can, because I said like you can teach the angels if you are like a child of God. Like it says in the Bible. I'm trying to find the words here. I'm also playing. In the Bible it says that we will judge angels one day. We that are in Christ, and that's what I wanted to see. If I can teach something, Satan is this, like age brings wisdom, and wisdom is like true wisdom is like, because he has wisdom, by the way, like that's true. True wisdom is acknowledging that people make mistakes, people grow. He also is a sinner because he is a creature, and I would tell him relax, pretty much. Like big deal, relax. You don't have to be so angry all the time. Yeah, hope that helps. I'm gonna continue with the video. But yeah, she says like, I am intimidated. Yeah, he does that. He does that. I'm not intimidated by him. Like he comes over and I'm like, okay, whatever. I know him like 20 years. It's nothing like that. Like I'm okay. But he shouldn't behave like that. That's unacceptable. If you ask me, he shouldn't do that in like to anybody. Like he thinks that I think that if he intimidates you, that he appears more like a god, I suppose. I don't know what he thinks, but I never cared about such trivialities myself. I'm a very simple person, but yeah, keep that. Like he is intimidating. Like he is he's and the intimidation is not grandeur, because I feel grandeur by my dad makes me feel safe, makes me feel at home, Yahweh. But Satan is like teen energy. Like he's a teen with anger, but instead of like listening to One Direction, he's listening to gospel. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so
It would be like,
Well, it's her experience, her opinion, whatever.
It's my fire sign. It's not an
Alright,
excuse.
she
It's an
cusses people
explanation.
out.
I
Yeah, fair enough.
apologize. We heal. We move forward.
Right,
And I
okay.
learn. And I love them for that. I love their tenderness and
Well,
their
Hecate does that for me, though. That's my experience. I'm not invalidating what she feels with these other deities.
okay.
That's what I feel with Hecate. She understands no matter what. I've offended her. She forgives. She doesn't hold grudges.
and understanding and their wisdom and their patience and forgiveness.
I don't know this side of Satan, because I never worshipped him truly. I never did that. I always worshipped Yahweh, and I can't help you with that. Like if you need my help in here, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I cannot verify if he forgives or not, or if he like shows that he accepts forgiveness. I know many people say he does that. I know that, like I have heard it, but I can't help you into this. I can tell you about my dad. That's the only thing that I can help you with, but I can't help you with Satan, unfortunately. I know that he like from other people, I know that they say that he forgives. He's very like quick to say, okay, we are done here. Like you are forgiven. I've heard that, but I can't verify it. I can tell you that my daddy, Yahweh, he is very compassionate. He doesn't care to tell him, if you tell him, like, I'm sorry, Father, he doesn't care. He's already hugging you. He won't tell you you did some shit. He will only tell it if you don't repent, but not in the sense that you expect me to say it. Yahweh is the type of person that he will explode and he will start cursing you if you don't, like, curse you. You get what I mean? Like, I mean it like in the sense of, like, judging you, not curse you like motherfucker. I don't mean that. My father is laughing, but like in the sense that he will, like, he will tell you you fucked up pretty much if you don't repent about another person. So if you mistreat a person, he will tell you, like, you fucked up there at that point. Yes, but if it has to do about him, no, my father doesn't give a shit about what they say about him. He only cares to have his children. Okay, he wants to say a verse. He says, this is the how's that called, this is the verse, okay, this is the verse that says, daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me. If they treat a wood that is wet like this, what are they gonna do to the dry wood? It's from the Bible. So yeah, my father is like that. My father is like that, and okay, I see it. Okay. Yeah, my as I said, my father is like that. He doesn't care if they hurt him. He cares if somebody hurts his children. He's a very fatherly father. And yeah, hope that explains. Let's continue the video.
Forgiveness.
I haven't met a deity as more patient as Hecate. Just saying.
That was a different
And
story. But what
can I just say she's used artwork off a Luciferian book.
Okay.
There are artworks out there of Hecate that are so loving and light. She has used one of the darkest artworks there is.
first encountered her, after I had talked to Shiva about her,
Okay.
he did warn me. He said she does have hounds with her. I said, I've heard about that. People say they're hellhounds.
Okay, Satan would never do that. I don't know what the fuck she talks about. Like, he warned her that Hecate is a bad person. Yeah. Malinda, if you ever watch my video, what are you talking about? Shiva is the destroyer god of India, and Hecate is the psychopomp of Greece. They are the same person. Shiva would never disqualify himself. He would only point you to himself, like he does with Sarah. Sarah does that. Like Sarah knows that that thing that I'm saying. She says, like, I was redirected by Lilith to talk with Poseidon. I don't remember how she said it. Like, she said two deities, and she said the one directed her to the other. That makes sense within the concept of paganism, if you ask me, because Satan is gonna say, I am this person and I am that person and I'm that and that person, because that's how polytheism works, okay? He's gonna say that. He's multi-faced person, yes, but not in the sense that I think that Malinda is trying to fish attention, because she said, I was warned by fucking Shiva. Malinda would never tell you don't follow myself, pretty much. That's what you say to your followers right now. He wouldn't do that. He would never do that. Okay? So,
Is that true? He said yes and no. I don't listen to myths of what these
Right? She doesn't listen to me.
historians say about whatever. Some of it's true, but a lot of it's not. Some of it is, it depends. Shiva had explained that these
Can I
hell
just say the myths? Some of it's true, some of it's not. It's more a case of there are lessons to be learned from mythologies and
Okay.
theologies. It didn't always go down 100% the way it did. It's more that something like that happened. What can we learn? It's a parable. That's what mythologies are.
accounts were basically, or one in particular, was based on this one person who was tortured and sent to hell.
No,
Hecate decided
that's
to
not right.
transform her into a dog. And
No, so the hellhound she's talking about, I've done a video about her, is Queen Hecate. She was the queen of Troy. And the Greeks won, and the other gods, there's several versions of the myth, go check out my video, but the other gods wanted to punish her,
okay.
and she was going to have a horrible life and a horrible afterlife. So Hecate turned her into a dog
Okay.
to be a loyal companion, and give her a bit more of a better afterlife than she would have had. So she wasn't a nasty person. It depends on your opinion. I suppose she was a queen. She was just on the wrong side of a war.
Okay.
bring her back to Earth or wherever she was at to get her out of hell. There's other stories, backstories about it, but I really don't give a shit about
No,
those backstories.
alright, that just shows your attitude, sorry.
Correct me,
Cool, whatever.
And yeah, in this context, how Melinda is responding, no, she shouldn't speak like that. It's also a little bit disrespect. Like, I don't give a shit about other myths. I don't know, like, you have a little bit to respect people who worship a deity and not just speak, like, you are the only person in the room, pretty much. Okay, I have a problem with that. But anyways.
Okay, you don't give a shit. That just shows you've just said one line that sums up this entire video. You don't give a shit.
Yeah, she's right to be angry.
for you, but I really don't care. When you get
You don't
lost
care.
on those stories, you lose the sight of the truth. You lose the sight of the facts.
Well, the truths and the facts are actually opinions. Okay, but taken away. Imagine I didn't know this stuff.
I wanna clarify here because she said the truth and the facts are just opinions. My opinions are not opinions, they are facts. That's why I share them. My opinion, for example, is that Satan, when you hear him speaking, he sounds like an old American guy. That's for sure. Like, if you ask me how does he sound like to you, Helga, he reminds me an old American person, like very strict. He has like an aesthetic that my father doesn't have, and I'm not meaning it in a bad or in a good manner. I say the difference that they have as voices. My father is creative, very expressionate, very an extrovert. He's very happy. He's a true artist. Like, if you ask me Yahweh in a sentence, he's an artist. He's an artist through and through. He lives for art, if you ask me. He definitely does. And yeah, Satan is not like that. He's very calculated. He's very clever. I'm not saying Yahweh isn't clever. He is, but it's crazy to compare God with a creature. I'm not gonna do that. It's stupid, okay? I'm not gonna do that. Satan is just a creature. Okay? And you don't have, like, just because I say he's a creature and he, like, he's not like Yahweh, you don't have to bash him for not being Yahweh, pretty much. He's a creature. His only issue is not that he's like how's that called? His issue is not that he has a different personality from my father. Obviously, he is a different individual. He's gonna have a different personality. That makes sense, obviously. The problem is that he plays God. That's the problem. Apart from that, no issue with his personality, but that's my opinion, as I said. He like an old American guy, like very strict with religion, very strict with older ideas, how things have to be preserved, how things have to be done. Very an introvert, pretty much, and very old-fashioned. He's very old-fashioned, old American style, like 1950s America type of person. Yeah, hope this helps somebody today. Gonna okay. I'm gonna make it like this here, and now I'm gonna start building, I suppose. Okay, so
Okay, but taken away. Imagine I didn't know.
so yeah, I was saying that this is an opinion. I forgot to mention that because I'm playing. So she said that the opinions are not facts are not facts, are opinions. Sarah, no, if you watch the video that I'm making here on my channel, no, facts and opinions are not the same thing in this concept that you're talking about. It's my opinion. Like, I don't think you will say this about, like, you say that you think Satan is like Morticia Adams, you have said. I can't convince you that he is an older American, because this is how you see him. You see him as Morticia Adams. Like, for me, it's crazy that you call him like that, because he is very old-fashioned, he is very strict, he is very yeah, he is like a, how we call in Greek, Paleaskopis Andras, like a guy that's from a different century. This is how he sounds like. So I can't convince any Sarah that sees Satan as a Morticia Adams. Like, if you told me who is the Morticia Adams in your spiritual family, Yahweh, definitely. Like, he is the vibe. Okay, my father says, am I not a good Grim Reaper? You are the best. He's laughing. So my father is the Grim Reaper. Morticia Adams type of person. Satan is not. Satan is not. He's very strict. And that's why I say he has like this aesthetic, like this relaxed, like old fashioned, old, like slow paced type of shit. My father is not like that. That's opinion. That's how I see it. Well, to an extent, I can say that my opinion is a fact, because you have the funny Satan from the one hand, like the one that is Morticia Adams, and the other one that I say is like Billy Graham, pretty much, but spiritual. My father is laughing. Like, that's two different people, obviously, but as I said, maybe Sarah gets this vibe from him in a personal manner, and I cannot disqualify that. But if I speak strictly about what I experience, that's my opinion. I would say an older American, like 1950s person. But apart from that, a fact is when you say something that it is truthful in an objective manner. Did I pronounce it properly? Like, not in an objective manner, okay? So in an objective manner, Satan is a liar. Like, that's not my decision to make it. He is lying all the time. He lies to himself, for example. Like, he's a very very passionate liar. That's not my opinion that he is a liar. That's completely different from saying my opinion. In my opinion, he lies. That's not your opinion. If he told you I am Yahweh and he actually is Satan, that's not your opinion that he is lying. He's actually a liar. So that constitutes a fact. That doesn't constitute an opinion, because even if somebody else says he came to me and he said, "Hi, I am Satan," so my opinion is that he's not lying. That doesn't change the fact that maybe he came to you and he said his real name, but he came to me and he lied to me. So he's still a liar even in this aspect. My father says, "Thank you, Helga." Okay, no worries. Okay, my father says, "I am proud mama." Oh, thank you. So, yeah.
The truth and the facts are actually opinions. Okay, but taken away, imagine I didn't know this story and Hecate's dogs are there. I might feel intimidated, because what are dogs for? What are dogs? So they're man's best friend, but they are also guards. They are guard dogs. They are vicious when they want to be, but they are loyal and they are protectors. So to me, as a woman who deals with the dead, that are dickheads, she needs protection.
Based on these deities.
I don't want to go into details because she says she's dealing with the dead. The dead cannot contact you. I don't know why she says this. Like, is she contacting like the dead in the sense like, is she talking with somebody like Satan who plays the dead person? Possible, but I cannot prove it, so I can't say anything apart from the dead don't talk to you. That's the only thing that I'm gonna say, because this is the only thing that I can supervise with, like that the dead don't speak to people. But I can't prove that he doesn't manifest as a dead person, like going and saying like he came to me and he said, "I am Yahweh." Maybe he goes to Sarah and says, "Hi, I am your dead ancestor." I don't know, maybe he does that, but since I am not present, I can't start making accusations and thoughts that are baseless pretty much. Maybe not. It depends again, okay?
Moral agendas and their narratives and their motivations. And what I couldn't help but notice when I was interacting with Hecate was encountering her presence, but also looking at her attire. It was fucking weird. She is cloaked and very gray, dark colors. She almost looked like
If you ask me, would Satan do such a thing, like a manifest like that to any person? I doubt it. My father says, "Why you think so?" He tries his best to appear as a deity. This is not an attire for a deity, and because I know him personally, he is very strict as a person. He doesn't like he I don't know how to put it. I'm trying to see if can I put this here. Like, let's put it temporarily and see. Okay, I can do that. Okay, I will do something here. So, could he manifest? Potentially he can manifest, but the problem is not if he can manifest. The problem is that I find it highly impossible, not probable at all, that he would do such a thing, because he tries his best to appear like a god, and appearing like a person who is dressed like Morticia Adams is not exactly the vibe that I have gotten from this person for 20 years. Like, if you say Helga, some people worship him still, well, you have a point, but still that doesn't change the fact that I'm not getting the vibe from this person that he would do such a thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he would do that. It's highly improbable for me. I learned how to do this, by the way. Okay.
again, it's her opinion. She was fucking weird. Wow. How ignorant is that? Like, it's fucking weird. You could say Ganesh is fucking weird for looking like an elephant. You could say Horus is fucking weird for having the head of a bird. Are you joking? That's so disrespectful.
Yeah, Melinda is not really respectful for a pagan that listens to her. Like, if I believed in Yahweh, like I believe in Yahweh, like I don't know how to say it. Like, if she spoke about Yahweh, I'm trying to speak, fuck my life. If he, okay, thank you. My father says, Helga, don't feel upset if you say something wrong about me when you are speaking. I know your heart, you shouldn't worry. Thank you so much, Johnny, I love you. My father says, you are my little flower. Oh, but dad, he's laughing. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Uh, when you break, that's random, I know. When you break a mushroom in Minecraft, the red one, it turns a beige on the inside, right? Is there any such block on Minecraft, aka the beige one, not the steam or the red? Bedrock, Nintendo Creative. Let's see what it says. Okay. It appears, yeah. No, you can't do that in Java. Okay. Yes, Bedrock actually does include the null slided pore block. Brown mushroom block. Okay, the brown mushroom block is that. Okay. My father says he's very proud of me, as I said, and I don't know, like I love my dad so much. He's absolutely the best. He's fucking best person ever. Okay, I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put that here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna make a second floor, right? So, as I was saying, if Melinda said this about my god, I would also feel offended. I'm trying not to take offense because my father doesn't, but I feel like Peter Saint Pizza. Okay, I'm trying my best not to be like that, but I can't help it because he's my best friend. And if you say that that's personal in the level that he's my best friend, like say something about him, I'm gonna fuck you up. Honestly, he's my best friend. And okay, my father says, Helga, that's my job. Dad, fuck you. He's laughing. He says, okay, yeah, I am your father. That's my job to take offense for you. You shouldn't take offense for me. I don't need you, sweetheart. Okay, thank you, Dad. He says, welcome. So yeah, I'm just saying on a human level, I would feel attacked by any Melinda if she spoke like that. I don't give a shit, or I don't know, like fucking weird attire. Like that's disrespectful. I understand very much, Sarah here. Okay.
A person who's constantly in mourning, like in a funeral.
Well, of course she is, because it's...
Yeah. Satan mourning. Satan is like he wants you to mourn, not him to mourn. Like I don't. like he wants you to mourn, that's for sure, but I don't know, like when she says she's constantly mourning, like does she mean like uh, he no, he doesn't do that, but he wants people to weep for their sins and suffer because they are sinful. He's like a very strict person, but yeah, I don't know how she means it. Like, it really depends how she means it here, because I'm not quite sure. Like she's constantly mourning. Like, did he appear like that? I don't think he would do that. To be fair, I don't think so. He he puts too much effort to appear like a deity. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Um. Okay. We're doing a second floor here. Okay. Let's see what Sarah says.
It's darkness and death, and she deals with the souls that
Okay.
don't want to move on, that are kicking and screaming.
That's not valid. He won't do that. He doesn't give a shit about dead people. If you ask me something that I value, that I learned from Satan, value the dead, like treat a dead person with dignity and respect. That's something that he wants people to respect about him. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, he wants people to um okay, do I like that? I guess. Let's replace this. Do I value that teaching because people don't really respect dead people in the world, and that doesn't have to do with, like, I'm not saying it in a pagan sense, like for soul traveling and shit. No, I'm speaking about like people literally caring about this is a dead body treated with respect. Like, I see people entering in funerals, paparazzi, dead person there. Like, there is the entire sequence of Selena Quintanilla, the singer. She is in the coffin, sorry, in the funeral, and the camera is there in her dead body, and I think that's unacceptable. You have to treat a dead person with respect, in my understanding, because they can't support themselves and say, look, I don't want you to film me like that, like inside the coffin. You haven't taken permission from this person, even if they are dead. Like, people are like, they hate the paparazzi, and then you see a person who is dead. They can't say no. You get what I mean? Okay, so my father says I have to say what happened to me right now. He came by, aka the mafia boss Satan. He came by and he said, "Well done, Helga." And my father told me, like, I asked him in my brain as I was talking to you guys. I asked him, should I say this? And my father said, and I'm forwarding this from my father because I'm not working for Satan, he's not my deity. My father said, Helga, this is the season of giving the microphone to Satan. My father wants to show to people that that's from my dad. I'm trying to show everybody, Helga, that Andrew said some stuff about you that are baseless, that you don't respect the pagans when you respect them very much, and because I took offense from what he said, I'm trying to prove it to everybody. He says that like Apostle Paul, he's talking in English to me. So I apologize if I sound like a fucking weirdo. I can't speak properly because I am taking a message from my dad. Okay, I am trying to show to people that if you weren't like Apostle Paul, respected as a teacher, the other side wouldn't sell for you these things. So when Andrew said in the dissertation, you don't respect the pagans, this is baseless, because how can their God say, I recognize you, you are a valid teacher, as the demons said, and I know Paul, who are you? AKA Satan says, who are you? To Andrew, but not for you. He knows that this is Helga, as he knew Apostle Paul. This is a woman that works for Yahweh. Okay, makes sense, yeah. Hope it makes to you too, because I was forwarding a message. So yeah, Mafia boss came and said, well done Helga. No problem. Glad I assisted you. Well, he's not my god, but I still can be friendly, can I not? And thank you, Dad, mostly. Thank you, Dad, for trying your best for me. Okay, he says I am your father. Look, I am your father. Oh, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. Okay.
But want to move on, kicking and screaming. So she's the Grim Reaper.
Was some part of me where I wanted to see the beauty in her, but it was very difficult to do so. But then there was also moments where she would show me her truest beauty, and she was fantastically beautiful. But there was still this energy that made me feel so small. Now people will say,
well, she's a goddess.
Especially
I feel small in the presence of any deity. Just saying.
I don't feel small in the presence of Yahweh. I have felt small in the presence of Satan, but I haven't felt small in the presence of Yahweh. Yahweh makes me feel like I am the most important person in the room, and I know for a fact many Christians say the same thing, like when they experience the love of Yahweh, they feel like there is nothing else in this world apart from them and their relationship with my daddy. And I am sharing this not to bash any person here, okay? I'm clarifying. I am saying this, like an experiences, I'm saying this to prove that no, not all deities are like that. Satan is like that, but not my dad. Not my dad, okay?
they'll say something like, "Oh, that's just you mirroring yourself," and
No,
that's how you
I'm not
feel towards
saying-
her. Trust me,
No,
I
no.
thought about that. That was the first thing that I was trying to address. But then at some
No,
point,
she's not
I
mirroring
started
herself.
having
It's how she is.
horrendous visions, horrible visions
Okay.
of things that she had done to people,
Right.
of things that she had done to spirits, things that she had committed. Now, not everything, but quite a few things that I didn't know what I was seeing, but it was almost like permeating evil energy that I could feel. And
Yeah, that sounds like something he would have done. I still have questions. I don't know if he did it because I'm not present. And Melinda, as I can hear her, she's not very trustworthy. She has said a couple of lies, like she said about whatever it was. Like I don't remember. Like I'm playing at the same time. I said previously that she said something that doesn't make sense to me. Like that thing was definitely a lie. I don't know if she experienced that or not, or if she's making it up. But if you ask me, Helga, can Satan tell you I did this to somebody? Be careful, I will do that to you. Most definitely, yes, he will do that. He's a master, he's a drama queen. He does that. He does that quite a lot. He's like I'm like I don't know how to put it. Like do that again, I will crush you. Like mentality. I don't know. Like elementary school at least. You get what I mean? Like he has this mentality. I don't know if he really did that to Melinda. Maybe. Maybe he has this mentality, but again, maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay? We're approaching to the end of this video.
Opinion on this, you know, this is what she says she's experienced, fair enough, but my opinion is, again, Hecate deals with the evil, nasty spirits, the ones that don't want to move on and attach to the earth and are not so nice. So if she is showing visions like that, well, what is evil? It could be the spirits, and it more than likely is to me, and the punishment of the spirits. She drags them kicking and screaming sometimes, you know. If you're a murderer, you're not going to be a nice person, and you're not going to want to cross over.
It was like memory.
Can I ask you guys something? Like, honestly, I have no problem with Satan. I'm clarifying again, he's not my God. My God is Yahweh. Okay? I don't mind the guy. I don't mind him. But he's also not my deity, and I have to clarify this. But if my daddy does that thing, you're gonna say everything you haven't said in your life, like Yahweh is a bad person, Yahweh is killing people, Yahweh is this, Yahweh is that. But if Hecate is doing something bad, ooh, she's a nice person. Like, I don't know why you say she's a psychopomp. Yeah, but if my father is a psychopomp, everybody has a problem with that, and I don't know, that's hypocrisy for me. Like, I get that, I seriously get that you love Satan. Bestie, Sarah, if you listen to me, I love the guy too, okay, but acknowledge that he's not who he says he is. He's a random dude that says that he's God and he's not, okay? And acknowledge that if he can say and like how to put it, like if he can kill people and you don't mind that, and you're like, yeah, it's his job, okay, do that with my dad too. Don't do that just with him. Like, it's hypocritical otherwise. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. Makes sense to my head.
In my mind that weren't my
I'm just conscious of the time as well.
I'm trying to make a furnace with fire. How to make a kitchen with fire smoke. Okay. Okay, I have to dig, and I can't do that. Okay, I can't do that. It's okay. It's okay.
As well, my camera battery.
that happens is when I'm in the presence of a demon or devil.
Alright,
There's
demon or
some
devil.
type of
So
low
this is
vibrational
her
spirit
opinion,
that
low
feeds
vibrational.
off of people and their suffering.
Yeah, and then on the screen she's got a psychic defense book.
I'm
just saying, she's selling herself on this. My opinion, opinions, opinions.
Shiva about this, and I said, I don't know what it is, but there's something about her that doesn't
I'm not
make
even
sense to me."
monetizing
And
this
he
video,
said,
just to
you
say.
came from Christianity in the beginning. I said, yeah. He said, there is some truth to it. Do you remember what it was? I was like, well, I'm not sure where you're going with this, but what? He said, test her. If there's something about her that you feel doesn't sit right with you in how you feel, test her. Don't feel bad about it. Test
Okay.
her. And so I took that advice, and when I went to her, I brought up something because I couldn't help but notice about her
Okay.
keys. She
Okay.
was draped in these keys, and she loves keys. And
Okay.
I thought, one, that's weird. Why are you collecting a bunch of keys? But then I started asking her questions.
Because the keys, she's the keeper of the keys, yes, of knowledge, which she will go on to say, but she is the goddess of crossroads and boundaries. She is the goddess of the liminal space, the space between life and death.
And most importantly, Sarah, and I'm not saying that to attack you, she's the goddess of absolute nothing. I'm not attacking anybody. Brother, I'm talking about Satan. Love you very much, but you are not a deity. Okay? When somebody loves you, Satan, Lucifer, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Like, I want him to hear this. When somebody loves you, seriously, they will tell you your truth. They won't lie to you. They won't lie to you and have you delulu. Okay, that's something I think hopefully everybody understands on this channel. When somebody seriously cares about your well-being, your mental health, your progression as a person, like you to become a better person, a better version of yourself, something you weren't before, okay, you will tell them the truth. You won't leave them in the darkness and like feed their ego and feed their delusions. And that's what I'm doing here. You are not a deity. Okay, I'm not gonna stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. You are not a deity. A deity is something very specific. It's Yahweh. Why? Because he has a word, a saying in everything. If you can't move your ass about anything, like Yahweh, you asked him, I wanna attack Job, and he said, you're not gonna do anything to Job. In his life, you will only attack his health. You will only attack his family and his possessions. You won't attack. You can't attack his how's that called? His life. You won't kill him, and Satan obliged. He was obliged to obey. Right? So why I say this? Hopefully this looks like a fridge at this point. I tried to. Okay. I'm gonna put some trapdoors so it looks more like a fucking fridge, I suppose. Or maybe put another here. And that's why I make this video. I'm making it also for him. You aren't a god. If you were a god, you could do whatever the fuck you want. If you have to take permission from somebody that made you to appear like a god, bestie, Delulu, yeah, I get you have power. Yes, I get you have like a saying. I suppose that's a saying. Yeah, but you don't have ultimate power, and that makes you not a deity by default. Like, that's not something that I make up. That's something that's true. Okay, you couldn't do anything to Job, so that makes you not a deity by default. That's not my decision. Okay, that's not my decision. Okay, so that's why I'm saying to him. Okay, when somebody loves you, they tell you the truth because they care about you, and because I actually care about your well-being. Okay, you are not a deity. That's what I'm gonna say. Primarily to him, that's not an attack to Sarah.
She is the goddess of the liminal space, the space between life and death. Whether that is dealing with the dead, I've explained several times, or whether that is dealing with birth. She is a goddess of childbirth as well. She unlocks the keys to life and to death. That's the keys. It's symbolism.
No, she's not doing anything. No.
And she started getting really kind of pissed off about it. I did ask her about the moral compass. And I asked her specifically, do you believe in cursing people? And she said, well, yes, when they deserve it. And I said,
That's him. Yeah. That's him. I found you. That's him. 100% sure. That's him. He would say that. Like, if they deserve it, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, definitely. That's Satan 101. Definitely, that's him. Okay. He talks like that. He feels it. He okay. Yeah. Well, I don't mind. I don't mind people who believe in him like that. I don't mind them, honestly. Like, seriously, if you are a person who believes in him, do your thing. I'm doing my shit. We are all fine at the end of the day. But the reason that I'm doing the videos are to show you that that's not how a deity works. That like what did I tell him just a minute ago? You're not a deity. Why? Because he thinks he's a deity, and that's the point of the video. Like, he's not a deity. Okay. Yep.
Who gives you the judgment to decide that? And she said, I'm always the judge of that. She said something
That's him. Okay. What did he say?
well, yes, when they deserve it.
Yeah, when they deserve it.
I did ask her about her
This stuff.
moral compass. And I asked her specifically, do you believe in cursing people?
Yes.
And she said, well, yes, when they deserve it. And I
Right.
said, who gives you the judgment to decide that? And she said, I'm always the judge of that. She said,
Yeah. That's him. He replies like that. He lives like that. Yeah. He is the judge. That's how he would reply. Like the answer that Melinda expected, I think she took it at the same time. Like, who gives you the like how did she call it? The right to judge me. Yeah. That's Satan through and through.
something along those lines. She said other things.
She's a goddess of justice, yes. Now, I believe all deities are extensions of the source god. They are management. Deities have the power to
No.
decide for
No.
themselves what is right and wrong,
No, they are
and
not.
what their moral compasses is.
Deities are fallen angels, and if you want me to be more specific, they are not even that. They are one person, Satan, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Hope that clarifies, I suppose. They are not like a manifestation of the true deity or like a true source, and you don't come in contact. No, you come into contact either with Yahweh or with Satan. Okay.
This girl puts it. Now, who's to say that Hecate's moral compass is any better or worse than Shiva's, or Ganesh's, or Isis, or whoever? It's hypocritical to be saying what gives you the right to pass judgment, and then you pass judgment yourself, even in this video.
Sarah, if you ever watched the video, the reason that I figured out that Satan was lying to me was because I made these questions myself, and I'm glad Melinda is doing that herself, and she's questioning, because I think she's closer to getting the truth about Satan at the end of the day, like who he really is. Because in contrast with me, she believes in him, like she believes in Shiva, for example, but she made the question like, why are you like that evil? So maybe she will get the clue at the end of the day. Maybe, I think so. I think that she's close to doing that to herself. Yeah, I think she could definitely realize a couple of things about him. It really depends if she will search even further about that. But no, Melinda, if you ever watch the video that I make, no, you are doing fine there where you are. Like, you question things. My father Yahweh wants us to question things. He doesn't want us to believe blindly everything that we hear, like, no no critical thinking at all, I suppose. Now he doesn't like that. My father doesn't like that, like in the sense he wants us to be independent and trust in our guts and shit. No, I don't agree with Sarah here. I agree with Melinda. Keep questioning. Absolutely keep questioning. Yeah.
whether we want to or mean to.
I can actually say some story. Like, I'm thinking if I can add something, and I think I can. I passed judgment on Yahweh. Sarah said that she was disrespectful and she got her ass whooped, something like that, she said. I got the same with Yahweh. I didn't got my ass whooped. That's what I'm trying to explain. I told Yahweh that he's a misogynist. Okay, my father says, Helga, why did you tell me though that I am a misogynist? Okay, he wants me to say the full story. I said that because Andrew told me, the reader that I was saying, okay, my father says, the reason that I let Helga, I told Helga before, I'm translating what he says, say what Satan says is exactly for this reason, because Andrew said some stuff about me that hurt Helga deeply, and I'm not tolerating that. I may be, as he said, easygoing about my personality, but if you touch my people, it's like touching my pupil in my eye, and I'm not gonna accept that in any form, he says. Thank you so much, Dad. That means the world to me. And that's why he says, I want people to see, okay, that Satan has no issue with her teachings. That was the issue that happened in her uni was solemnly because of Andrew and his jealousy. He says not what Helga said. She was not disrespectful because she has full respect from the other side for being a teacher of mine. Okay, thank you, Dad. So yeah, Andrew said in class that my father is pretty much a misogynist, and if he had incarnated as a human woman, we wouldn't have so much misogyny in Europe. And I was upset one day and I told my dad, I hate you, Dad. I'm gonna cry. I hate you, Dad. If you made me a man, I know you would love me more than you do. He didn't answer anything at that moment. And about 5 days later, he started showing me stuff from Ezekiel and Jeremiah verses, and he told me, I know that you're a romantic person, I am as well, and I love women very much, and I have a wife, her name is Jerusalem, and they are my people. I'm not a person that doesn't have a wife. That's what he said. And I carry this with me because this is how I had shame for porn, for watching, consuming porn, and he took that away from me that day, that told me this stuff, and he said I'm a romantic person like you are, and that's something that I treasure for me with my daddy. And that's not something that Satan has a hand. Okay, that's something that people did. Andrew told me stuff about my dad. That was not Satan putting Andrew to say such stuff about me, like if he was a woman everything would be better. No, the reason I came to my dad that late June, telling him you would love me more if I was a woman, if I was a guy, that was not Satan. If you ask me what Satan taught you about his divinity, Helga, you said that Satan taught you that he's Yahweh. Yes. What type of like, how to put the trying to make a bathtub here. I don't know, bathtub. Yeah, I'm gonna make a bathtub, I suppose. Like, what type of deityhood did Satan teach you as Yahweh in brackets. He never told me he would love me less if I was a man or a woman or whatever. He only said, like, from like churches, if you search, like if you search anything you want outside there on the world, his only teaching is just obey me. I don't mind guy, woman, whatever. I am non-binary in the sense like he won't say non-binary these words, no, but he will be like, I'm trying to find, I made everything man, woman. They are equal in my eyes. No, that's not something that comes from the spirit world. That's human understanding. Like if you have a person saying, like I believe that God doesn't like women, that doesn't come from the spirits. That comes from the person that is speaking. That's the issue. Okay. So yeah. Okay, have to put a sponge. So what I said that late June to my dad wasn't from Satan. No, it was from Andrew himself. And yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? So I'm gonna leave it soon, okay?
Because that is built into our psyche and it's built into the universe. We all have opinions, and clearly you've got yours. So Hecate has hers as well. Just saying.
It's better than how I'm saying it here, that's for sure. But and I'm also seeing in my head, I'm hearing in my head, I'm being heavily protected because she's gonna be super pissed off about this video. She's very
from what I know from Satan, will he be pissed if you make a video hating him? He doesn't hate me, that's for sure. He doesn't hate me. I don't know what he does with other people. Okay. He's here. Dad. Okay, my dad says, say what he says. Okay, he says, I don't even know who Melinda is. Okay, whatever. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Thank you for interrupting for this. I suppose that's helpful. Somehow, I suppose. He doesn't know her. Okay. I don't think he cares. Like I told you already, I don't think so, but I don't know what he's doing with other people. Whatever. But yeah, he says he doesn't know her. Well, I think she's lying. I said it already. I think she's lying. I think she's lying in his name. Like that's crazy. Like I don't know. Like I'm working for two people at this point. Like I'm working both for him and like my dad. I don't know. Seriously, like people are lying. They are lying for my dad. They are lying for him. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. Honestly. Okay.
No, she's not. Just saying, in my opinion.
Okay, so Sarah says the same thing.
She's not. There's so much misinformation out there about her.
Yeah.
Everyone's mad. I was mad when I first saw it. I was upset. It felt like a personal attack, even though it wasn't. But this is my feelings and opinion. But Hecate saved my life, like I've explained. She has been the most motherly mother I've ever had. I love her so much.
Okay.
So it's like if your mother, who is your best friend and your everything, your world, is getting attacked, then you do get upset over it. It's human instinct.
Yeah.
It's a reaction.
I agree.
Hecate herself don't give a shit. Just saying, she doesn't. I started this channel as a dedication to her, but really, she doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
As blunt as that is, you know.
Yeah, I get her very much. I get her. She says that maybe my God, the goddess doesn't care. I do. I feel like that with my dad. He says all the time, Helga, don't try to defend me. I do that all the time. Well, yeah. I'm trying not to attack people. I struggle with, because my dad is my everything. Like she said, she's my mother, she's my best friend. That's how Yahweh is to me. I don't want people to speak bad about him, and he has quite a hate club. I don't know. Like I agree with her. She's right. She's right.
Evil and dark. She's been called that by so many other people.
Okay.
And people
Yeah.
can say that, you know, she is a demon and whatever, and you know what? So what? That's the vibe. She's above it all. She's a goddess. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to her. She doesn't need glory. She doesn't need all this fanfare and whatever. I'm conscious of the time.
Okay, so I know, I know, Satan is a drama queen in the sense he cares if people like hate him. He cares about that. He cares like he's gonna give a shit if that explains anything to you. Like if you don't like worship him, I don't think he's gonna give a shit. He usually doesn't. Like if you watch like false prophets, they usually have like this attitude like we don't give a shit, let's go to heaven ourselves, and like like fuck the others. Like this attitude is from Satan. Like that's a demonic doctrine, definitely. Like don't give a shit about others, let's save ourselves first. But if you ask me about like how did she call it, hold on a second because I'm playing as well.
She's a goddess. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to her. She doesn't need glory. She doesn't need all this fanfare and whatever. I'm conscious of the time because my battery's running out.
She seemed to always have some kind of an egotistical answer.
I know, like, look, I know that he doesn't care about people who don't believe in him, but I don't know for people who do believe in him. Like, because I never did that, I can't help you very much with that. Because he wasn't my God in this sense. He told me he's Yahweh, and that's it. Well, I can't help you more than that, but yeah. Let's put that here. Okay.
Egotistical answer.
What did she say? Why?
I'm conscious of the time because my battery's running out.
She seemed to always have some kind of an egotistical answer. Something
egotistical answer.
Seemed kind of like entitled.
Yeah. He's like that. He is. Yeah. He has like this aspect, like I know better than everybody. Like he has that. He really does that. He does that. Like I know better. Who are you? Like yeah. He's like that. But yeah. Well, I can't make somebody that hears that understand why this is problematic. If you don't find it problematic yourself, like the entitlement, because my father is not entitled when he speaks. He's very laid back and, like relaxed type of person. Like he doesn't care. Like it's okay. Everything is gonna be fine. I'm here for you. Like my dad is like that, but Satan is not. In contrast with my dad, Satan is like, I don't know. What did he say about me? What did he say about me? Like that? I don't know. Like he has like this, human attitude. I don't know. Like it's funny. Suppose it's funny, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay.
She felt like this is what I think should happen, and that's why I do it. And
yeah.
I believe everyone.
My opinion is the one with the ego here. But fair enough. She thinks that about Hecate, whatever.
Their own judgments.
Yeah.
And I also believe everyone's entitled to their own experiences and feelings and their own justifications of what they feel. I do not believe in causing harm to another just because you think they deserve it. There's a time and place for those kinds of situations. Like if someone came into your home and
contradiction in itself. So you don't
What?
believe in harming anyone, but then you give an example where you do believe in harming someone. Make it make sense.
Sarah, she didn't say that. I have to be truthful here. She didn't say that. She said that she doesn't agree with attacking, but she agrees in defending. That's a different. It's not the same to attack a person because they want to harm you and defending yourself than taking a gun and shooting people. That's not the same thing. Like, do I even have to explain that? I thought that it is self-explanatory. Okay. Okay, he's here. He has something more to say. Okay, what did you say? Sorry, I'm playing. Okay. 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 I don't know what to say here, honestly. He says, that's Satan here for you. He says that we will have changed century when Sarah gets a clue about what you just said. Okay, guys, you heard him. He just roasted Sarah. Pause here. You heard him. Like okay. He said we will have changed a century when Sarah gets a clue about what you said about me. This is what he said. That was his sentence and he left. Guys, get a clue what type of person these people are worshipping on the internet. Sarah and Melinda. Both of them, because they are pagans. Sarah is making a video on the channel of her own about Melinda, who curses Hecate. Sarah is defending Hecate, who is Satan, okay? She's making a video which is 1 hour long, okay? 1 hour long and 4 minutes in, okay? And I made a video 1 hour long and 32 minutes, and my father is praising me all the time, like he's there for me. Sarah is dedicating the exact same time for her video for Hecate, and Hecate came to me and she said, say to your subscribers, I have no fucking idea who Sarah is, she's stupid. Guys, why my father is telling me, Helga, if he talks to you, say his bullshit, essentially. Why? Because I want you to pay attention to something very specific. We talk about a deity, you can't rely on this person. Like, okay, let's say for a moment that he is deity. Okay, let's say for a moment that he is. Let's say for a moment that he is God. I tell you that I cry for my father Yahweh. When my father Yahweh is laughing, he is happy, he says, I'm proud, I'm mama all. I defend you against Andrew. He's defending. He said I am the pupil of his eye. He defended me live on camera. Satan came to me and he said, Helga, say this to your followers, and he's roasting the woman that is dedicating her entire life to him, defending him. She is roasting Melinda in her entire video, saying Melinda this, Melinda that, this and that, and bullshit. And she's saying she's rude, Hecate is not like that. And Hecate came to me and she's roasting Sarah. Like, if I ask this person, like, why don't you attack Melinda? Why do you attack Sarah? I don't know what answer I can. Okay. He says, because I don't know Melinda, but Sarah is disobedient. I shouldn't laugh, but guys, I think that's self-explanatory here. What are you doing with your lives, honestly? Guys, wake up. Wake the fuck up. What are you doing? Go back to my dad, for fuck's sake. Fuck my life. Oh my god. Like, make it make sense. Oh my god, like she dedicated her entire channel, she's disobedient. I don't know. Guys, keep this video in your head when you are like whatever contemplating stuff, like why Yahweh is doing this, why Yahweh is doing that. Remember your old pal Helga, she said, my father was defending me, like you have me on camera live, he was defending me all the time, and Satan came and he's like, I don't know Melinda. When Melinda believes in like Osiris, she believes in like Shiva. I don't know her. He doesn't know her. Okay, whatever. And then Sarah is defending him. Nevertheless, she's defending him, right? She's disobedient. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Let's continue.
Harming someone. Make it make sense. It's a contradiction. My comment she never replied to, and I think I've gotten blocked.
Okay. Look here. That's what we call in Greek. I don't know how to call it in any other word. Burdello. That's burdello, like the definition of burdello. My father is laughing. That's burdello. I don't know how to call it. Like, Sarah is blocked by Melinda. She's blocked for Hecate, and Hecate is fucking with them both. Like, I don't work for Satan, guys. Wake the fuck up. I don't work for the guy. I never did. I know him. He knows me, but I never worked for him. Okay? They work for this guy. I don't. They do. They have channels for him. Okay, I work for Yahweh. I work for a different deity entirely. And he came to me that doesn't work with me to roast these two chicks that work for him. Guys, it's not funny. I laugh because this is my life. I'm 25 years old. I've lived and breathed through religion, and I know this shit. Okay, from school, from my experience, from my culture, from my country, I know these things. Wake up, guys. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. Put this video on a playlist at night, in the morning when you go to work in a car. Watch this video again and again and hear that I was crying and Yahweh was defending me. I do this for Helga because she was treated unfairly. He did it for me. He has no fucking reason to do that for me, but he does because he says I'm your father. This is what he said. I do that because you are my daughter. I'm your child. You are my child and I am your father. This is what he told me just now. Okay, that's from Yahweh. Okay, he defends me because I am his child. He doesn't have a reason, however. Like, he has a reason because he's my father, like, typically speaking. Yes, but at the same time, he has no reason. He has nothing to win from that, earn from that. Okay, but these women work for the other guy. They defend him. And he doesn't defend them like my father. He doesn't defend his honor here. He's defending me. Okay, another person. These chicks speak about Satan and Satan is roasting them to me. That doesn't work for him. Wake up and think about it entirely. Say, this chick is working for another god. This god defended her live on camera and the other god came to her and he told, and I shouldn't even call him a god, he's not, but he told me about these women and he's roasting them. Like, I don't know. If that makes sense to you, it doesn't to me.
My comment she never replied to, and I think I've gotten blocked.
Yeah, and they got blocked for a person who came and roasted them to me that they are disobedient. Like, and where did he say that to me? That doesn't believe in him. He's not my God. I don't work for him. Like, should I make myself more explanatory than this? Like, I don't work for this guy. I don't work for him. He's not my God. I don't know how to put it in words to explain to you. He's not my deity. And, like, he still came to me. And the women that work for him, they are disobedient. Like, if they are disobedient that work for him, like, what the fuck am I that I don't even work for him? That's what I mean. Does that make any sense to you? And for this person who is treating them like that, They are blocking them each other on YouTube. They fight. They fight with each other. What the fuck? Okay, he says like that's crazy. He says that's why I say they are disobedient, because they are fighting with each other. Yeah, can you see, guys, what I'm talking about? Like, he causes chaos in the beginning. Like, yes, I am Hecate. No, I'm not Hecate. They are fighting instead of uniting them, like my dad is doing. Like, I don't care about me. I care about you, Helga. He's like, yeah, but they fight each other. Let's roast them to another person that doesn't even work for me. Like, can you see? Like, that's why my father wanted you to hear his voice. This is how he talks. And he said to me, Helga, if he says something, say it. I did it, okay? That's who he is. Wake up. Do I love him? I do, okay? That's a person I know, like I hear his voice, I know that it is him. And I have the alarm at the same time. I'm like, alarm, you get what I mean? Like, I know this guy is not my dad. That guy, you know, like, it's a creature. I have this, like, alarm. That's not my dad. But at the same time, guys, I don't know. Like, people, I don't know why they are doing this. I don't know. Anyways.
My comment she never replied to, and I think I've gotten blocked. But I gave example in the comment of your family being unalived. You would want revenge. Any normal human would. Even if that's giving them the evil eye. Doesn't a curse isn't always like something, a spell sort of thing. You know, it's a contradiction.
Protect your family. I believe that. That's not what a curse is. A curse, to some people, they think is justification. But the truth is, more than half the time, people identify revenge with karma. They're so blended together, people can't identify the difference. They get blurred, you know? And
No. Karma will happen no matter what. It will. I do believe in that. But you've just contradicted yourself again, saying that if someone attacks you, you can attack them back if they're breaking into your house. That's not blurring karma. The karma will still happen on that person, and it could still happen on you for attacking them.
No. If that's irrelevant with Satan, but if we ask about this, no, my father doesn't work like that. He's a just God. He sees intention with the heart. He doesn't just accuse you like, okay, you didn't do it properly, like you are a god. He knows you are not a god. He recognizes, he is close to those who are mourning, those who are broken-hearted, those who suffer. He is then when his true glory is manifested. Like, I was listening to this fantastic song. It's called Yahweh, Rapha, Elohim, Shaddai, Jireh, Adonai shall manifest himself. And I don't know, like, I wanna sing it, and I'm like, I will fucking cry. Fucking amazing song. Like, singing all the titles of my dad, like, that's priceless for me. Like, if you ask me what is priceless for Helga, singing the names of my dad for everybody to hear, like, hearing his name as a song, fuck me, like, it's the best thing ever. Like, I don't know if you even understand what I'm saying at this point, but yeah, for me that's fucking amazing, fucking amazing. Yeah, so
he can't identify the difference anymore, especially in magic. I told her, I said, you know, karma does come back, and I do believe in karmic spells to enhance the karma to come. But there's a difference between karma and a curse. A karma
saying that if someone attacks you, you can attack them back if they're breaking into your house.
hope I answered, like, what I said previously. Hope I answered it, by the way. Like, if you say, Helga, you were saying something, I am trying to make the living room, and I'm really trying to like, focus, and I'm not able to. It's really difficult at this point of the game. I'm trying to focus on both, and if I don't say everything, I'm just explaining. I'm trying to multitask. And again, I made a 2-hour video. Obviously, I don't know what the fuck.
That's not blurring karma. The karma will still happen on that person.
No,
and
it
can
won't.
still happen on you for attacking them.
People can't see it. They can't identify the difference anymore, especially in magic. I told her, I said, karma does come back, and I do believe in karmic spells to enhance the karma to come. But there's a difference between karma and a curse. A karma spell, for example, is when a person does a spell to make an equal equivalence to a curse
justice magic.
that would justify the exact
return to
repercussions of what
sender.
that person did to you. In other words, you don't decide what
Which
that
is
karma
normally
going
what
to be. You allow the
I do
universe
with
to
Hecate.
choose that. And it does work. I've done it.
Yeah.
It's very powerful. And some people would say, well, that's not any different from a curse. Yes, it is. Because a curse is where a person is choosing the repercussions of what they think is justifiable. But more than half the
That's
time,
not what a
their
curse is.
personal anger and their ideology becomes clouded.
A curse can be
And
many
more than half the
things.
time, that's where karma comes back to bite them in the ass.
Yeah, if it's
unjustified
exactly.
first.
I mean, she's right with that. If you curse someone unjustified, it will bite you in the butt. It really will. But a curse is many things. I'm trying. My battery's going to run out on my camera, so I'm trying to be quick.
Sarah, me too.
They just don't like them. I've seen it.
Yeah, there's petty people who do that. Hecate doesn't agree with that. She doesn't. She does not agree with cursing people for no reason. That is not Hecate. So what she is talking about is true, and yes, it's irresponsible, but it's not what Hecate would agree with. Hecate wouldn't agree. She wouldn't agree with people cursing people for no reason. Definitely not.
In existence, in totality, and how you behave towards others is the repercussions and also the energy frequency. That print will be there for everyone else to see of who you are.
So just to say that print of the energy and the karma of what you put out there, when she said at the beginning of the video she's shadow banned and all this, because her channel's built on negativity, what do you think's going to happen, Melinda? Karma?
And if you allow that negative energy to consume
Again, this is not standard for like like paganism, whatever. No, when you misbehave, you don't always get the karma at that moment. You can read that in Lord of the Rings. Many people deserve death. Other people deserve to die. Can you give this to them, Frodo? Not even the wisest can know all the ends, says Gandalf. So don't be quick to judge who will die, who will live. Because there was a reason that you found the ring. There was a reason that Bilbo took it from Gollum. And that's an encouraging thought. That's from Gandalf. Why he said that? He said these things to show to Frodo that Bilbo's pity, Bilbo's pity, for Gollum decided the fates of every person. What pity? The possibility that maybe Gollum could be restored to his former glory. So, what does this show? That no, not everything is written on a paper like that, like you sinned, you will take karma. No, there are many people today that suffer for no reason. Bad things happen to bad people. Good things happen to bad people. Good things happen to good people. Bad things happen to good people. Like all the possible combinations. I don't know if I said all of them because it's not my native language, but you get what I mean. Like bad things to bad people, good things to bad people, good things to good people, bad things to good people. Like all of these, shits. So, you shouldn't decide though from that. Like, okay, it's because you hate people, that's why you have issues with the algorithm. No, you have issues with the algorithm because the algorithm is pretty much, how's that called? You can't say anything. The algorithm doesn't want you to speak. That's how I would say it. Like, you say something, you shouldn't speak for the algorithm. The algorithm wants you to politically correct, woke agenda, pretty much. I don't know. Okay, Job. The book of Job. Job didn't suffer because he was a bad person. Job suffered because Satan wanted to eliminate him. Okay, let's not forget that. So, no, there is no karma involved in here. That's quite a lazy and immature type of seeing theology. And I'm not saying that to bash Sarah, I'm just explaining, okay?
If you allow that negative energy to consume you and to take over your decisions, you're no better than demons. You're no better than the devils. And you're no better than Satanists who work in black magic and demonologers who work with demons and devils. And the more disappointing part is when I asked Hecate about
Well,
those
Hecate
keys.
said yes to cursing to you, but she never said unjustified, did she? And well, at least you've never said that in your videos.
That's the bucket, by the way. Okay.
So I don't know what point you're trying to make there. Yes, curse people when it's justified.
She made it very, very apparent to me, and this is where a lot of people don't know this, but the keys are symbolic, and whether people want to accept this or not, she's gatekeeping the truth and the knowledge of magic. Why do you think a lot of witches feel like they can only go to her, and they can't work with anyone else besides her? She even informed me of that at one point. She was like, you can't work with anyone else besides me, because I want you to hear me.
Yeah. That's brother Satan. That's how he works. That's how he talks to people. You can't talk with anybody besides me. That's him through and through. Like, fuck my life. Like, yeah, bestie. That's him. I don't know how to put it into words, but that's fucking him. Okay. Yeah, whatever, I suppose. Like, how did she say it? Okay, we're finishing the video, by the way. It's 5 minutes, that's why I'm staying here.
She's gatekeeping the truth and the knowledge
Yeah,
of
yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
Why do you think a lot of witches feel like they can only
Yeah.
go to her and they can't work with anyone else besides her? She even informed me of that at one point. She was like, you can't work with anyone else besides me.
Yes.
I want you to hear me.
Yes.
I want you to focus on me.
Yes.
Well, that's not just a Hecate thing. A lot of deities want exclusive time to help you with their lessons.
Sarah, you had said you are being a hypocrite here. Like, you're calling out Melinda in the entire video, and you say Melinda is contradicting. You contradict too. You say all the time. You say about my dad, Yahweh, that he has done bad things, and you respect that, but like this and that. Like, you said also that you had like the issue with Archangel Raphael, but now that, like, you had said that Yahweh is jealous, and why can't he, like, what a tyrant, you had said. He doesn't want to work with any other person. He thinks he's the only God. He doesn't think, he's not delusional. He knows he's the only God, Sarah. And now you say, yes, many gods have this. Yeah, if it is Hecate, it's not a problem. It's Hecate, she can do that. But if it is Yahweh, no, Yahweh shouldn't do that. That's a bad thing. Like, that's hypocrisy. Okay? That's fucking hypocrisy. I'm not gonna say anything else. Like, that gets into my nerves. You can worship whatever the fuck you wanna worship. Do you wanna worship your chair? Feel free. I'm not gonna stop you. Okay? People are worshipping woods and irons for centuries and millennials. Millenniums, I suppose, I don't know. But when I see this hypocrisy, why does this God want you to worship only him, but he has a problem with the other deities? And then you're like, no, many deities do that. Ah, seriously, okay, whatever.
And Hecate is an initiatory goddess, so she's not going to just hand knowledge to someone who is an amateur, to someone who is a beginner. It's like giving someone a bomb and then saying, get on with it, and no instructions on how to properly set the bomb off. They're going to explode themselves. Just saying.
I was like, God damn, chill.
As far as I know, Satan, he wouldn't give bomb instructions to anybody. He is quite he teaches numerology. He is teaching spirituality in the sense like how to worship him directly. Like that's the type of things that he's doing. He's not doing what Sarah is saying here. Look, I'm not blaming her if this is what she understands from him, but I don't think he's a spell book like Harry Potter pretty much. No, I don't think so.
That's a little extreme. And she
Okay. That's why I say she's disobedient, he says. Okay, tell me what else? Okay, tell your viewers that this is why I say she's disobedient, because she says that I'm teaching her magic and I'm not teaching her magic. Magic is banned in the Bible, and I would never teach her something like that. She's making these things up. Okay. Sarah, if you ever watch the video, this is your god, by the way. That's not me. He's here. Like you say, you're channeling messages. That's him. Hope you recognize his voice as I recognize his voice, because he's not my deity, but still I recognize his voice when he's speaking. Like, because you worship him, hope you understand his voice when he says these things about you, because I think this is problematic. Like, you say you know magic from her, and he says he doesn't teach you anything. And do you know why I'm inclined to believe him? Because he's very strict with such stuff, and magic doesn't work. That's why, like, magic doesn't work. Why make you do something that doesn't work in the long run? What reason? He wants you to worship him, not worship yourself. When you are doing, I'm explaining this for everybody, when you are doing magic potion to change energy, because this is why you do magic, you guys, you're trying to alter stuff in the environment. Like, I want to have this boyfriend. No, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't teach you something like that. It doesn't benefit him anywhere. He wants to be worshipped as a deity himself. He doesn't want you to worship yourself as a deity. And don't tell me the card about the Garden of Eden with Eve. He told her a lie so that she would die. He wanted to kill her pretty much. Alright? So... What did she say? What did she say? Sorry?
On how to properly set the bomb off, they're gonna explode themselves. Just saying.
I was like, God damn, chill. That's a little extreme. And she was like that. And that right then and there, I was like, you're already gonna lose me.
Well, that's fair enough.
How it works for me. You either allow me to work with you, and I work with my other guys.
And that's
at the same
fine.
time.
Don't work with her then.
You
You didn't have to put this video out. You didn't have to say all this. You know, not everyone's going to gel with every deity. I don't gel with several. But you don't see me making clout chasing videos.
And a lot of people are afraid of
Sarah, look, guys, I want to show you something, and because I forwarded his messages, okay, look at her.
You know, not everyone's going to gel with every deity. I don't gel with several. But you don't see me making clout chasing videos.
And a lot of people are afraid of her.
Did you see how she rolls her eyes? She rolls her eyes supporting Satan, and Satan came to me and he gossiped her. And he told me, tell your viewers that she's disobedient and she's lying in my name. You get what I mean? You get for what type of person I'm talking about here? Like, does this reach any ear today? This video that I'm making here on my channel, does it touch any heart what I'm trying to teach you? Because this is serious. Like, she has this attitude for this woman, like, you shouldn't do this video, and Satan is like, fuck you. That's his attitude with Sarah. He's not supporting her. He's not saying thank you. You shouldn't do that for me. No, he says no. You are disobedient. Like, how is she disobedient? She's actually talking to you. Like, at least she's talking about you. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I'm not defending him. You get what I mean? Like, I'm not here to defend him, but he still came to me and he said, Helga say these things about her. And I'm not working for him. And she works for him and he's roasting her to me. That's the type of person these people are worshipping. Anyways.
There's nothing to be afraid of, and that's arrogance, in my opinion.
Okay. Sarah, if you ever watch this video, okay. Tiago, what did he say? He says, okay, he says, I'm trying to see how I will put it. He says, tell them that I have also spoken again about her on your channel that she doesn't love me. Yeah, I have spoken about that on a post on his behalf, that she blocked the comments, and he said, why are you doing this? You are disobedient. Yeah, he did that. He not only tells me go and watch what he said through me about Sarah, he's also saying to you guys, like, not only she's disobedient and she's not obeying me and shit, no, he's also saying, like, go and see all the posts that I have done, like, not only this video, but the post where I'm fucking her. You get for what type of person, like, I'm talking about. Guys, for fuck's sake, guys. She's disobedient. Sarah is disobedient. She calls him arrogant, so call Melinda, arrogant, and she says that you shouldn't be doing this video, Melinda, and at the same time Satan is like, whatever. Watch my other video that I made for my other post that I made for Sarah, and listen to the video. Like, at the same time that she is defending him, he's like, yeah, do that.
There's nothing to be afraid of, and that's arrogance, in my opinion.
Okay.
You've got nothing to brag about. And that's fair enough. You and keep doing that, Melinda. And everyone, I agree. Do what you feel is right. Trust your instinct.
That's a really big red flag for me. When you work with a deity who controls
any deity worth their salt is not gonna. I'll just have to turn it down a little. Every deity worth their salt is not gonna give you all the knowledge straight away and let you explode, like I said. Any deity, if they genuinely care about you and your progress, they're not going to do that. They're not going to give you the keys to self-destruction.
I see people all the time saying, oh, I had to read all of these books, I had to do all of this, I had to do all of that. That is not what true magic, to me anyway, is all about. Now, if it works for you, cool. Don't get me wrong. I do a lot of reading, I do a lot of research, but at the same time,
true magic is knowledge, but also yourself. However, you need to stay grounded with it. You need to stay grounded with it. You could run at 1,000,000 miles an hour. That's something like this, fearful, or something where you think you're badass and untouchable and all dark, or something like so toxic positivity light. You've got to practice discernment and yes, read the books. It's a healthy balance.
information of
with
goodness,
anything in life, just to say, with anything in life,
these realms, and
you
also
can read it in a book. You can learn about being a surgeon in a book. Does that make you a surgeon? No. So you do need both.
escaping those boundaries and breaking them open to flourish in your life here on the physical plane to such a degree that you could never imagine. People think it's impossible. I don't. I'm a testimony here. I'm alive because of it. I'm alive because these deities help me to live my life in a
Yeah,
better
that's
way.
great.
And to
And
love
Hecate helped me
myself
in that
and
same
to be
way.
a better part of who I am and to learn how to do that for other people as well. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes all the time, but that is one of the most important lessons and wisdoms I've learned is to allow people to be who they are and to not tell them what they can and cannot do.
And yet you're telling people not to work with Hecate. Just saying.
And Sarah, Hecate is roasting you to me, and I'm not worshipping her. Like, I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Fuck my life. So this is the house that I made. Okay, I forgot here. Okay, we're listening to the video.
You let them come to you.
And that's what Hecate does.
Okay.
Choose to work with Hecate, cool. Good for you, but that's not for me, babe. That's not for me. I don't feel like working with a deity just because everyone says you should is the right path. Just
My
because
battery's gonna
it
run
works
out,
for you
guys,
doesn't
so I'm gonna stop it here. I was
Me
5
too.
minutes away. It's gonna run out. This is my reaction, my response. I'm just gonna put it up like this. Look, practice your own due diligence. Listen to your own intuition. But please, whether it's this lady, anyone else, look, don't take someone's word as gospel here, and don't listen to the fear mongering. It's BS. In my opinion, it's BS. It's founded on someone's opinion, and they're a cloud chaser. That's literally it. I'll be called a wicked witch for this. She's done that with other people. I've noticed. I am not wicked. I am not evil. I do not want to hurt anybody. I just want to do my thing, spread my word about Hecate, live my life, help people.
Okay.
That's it. So,
Okay. Anything else you want to say? Kiaga, did he talk to you? Yes, he did. That's why I'm asking him. Okay, I made the portal here, guys, for the house, so we can find it again. I am saving it as well. Okay, he wants you guys to know that he says he said he wants me to say it first person. Okay, my father has told me to do that if need arises. How's that called? Right, let's dig a hole on top. So okay, so I have dug a hole here. Okay, let's go back here and see, can we find the house? So he wants me to say first person because my father, that's because I have permission from my father. In case you wonder why I'm doing that, I have permission from my father to do that. I'm not working on my own. He wants people to see the contrast between him and Satan, okay? Because as you can see, okay, have to go here. Where was the coordinates? I'm doing that because he asked me to do it. Okay, 53 minus 5. Okay. Okay. So, as I was telling you, I have taken permission from my dad to do this. I'm not doing it just because like that. I'm not doing that. I don't worship him. Satan, okay? My father wants you to see the contrast because as you saw, I spoke about my dad and my dad defended me, and Satan does nothing to defend his own people. He's roasting them, and he wants you to see the contrast because I know the guy and he talks to me like that. As you can see, like, because he knows me, like I'm not like a random person, that's what I mean. He recognizes me as I recognize him as well. So what I'm trying to say here is he told me to say first person, like from his behalf. I asked Sarah, I want everybody to know, I asked Sarah to make videos for me on my behalf. I am her God, to make videos for me on her channel Hecate Omilia. He told me say this in Greek because I am a Greek. He prefers Greeks, that's why. And because I want them to know that it is actually me, he says in Greek. And she doesn't do the videos. She's speaking only on her channel about herself and her self-worth and her progress. She doesn't talk about me, and she's calling out other people, and I don't tolerate that. That's what he says. If you have seen a moment in this channel, sorry I burped, my father Yahweh talking like that about any person, I am tearing apart my degree and my life in general. If you have heard me speaking like that about any person, alive or dead, on this planet, like that, on behalf of my father Yahweh, because you saw her, she spent an entire fucking hour speaking about him, and he told me, I told her to make videos about me on the other channel, and she doesn't. Okay. That's it for today's video. This is the bedroom of the Mushroom House. I wanted it to be Mario themed. Okay. Did I go to bed? I don't remember that. We will do that. Here is the lounge. Here is the toilet. Okay, let's put a light. And here is the kitchen, and like I put this as shelves, and here is the bedroom. Okay, that's the bedroom that I made, a custom bedroom. Hope you liked the video, and guys, I will see you tomorrow with another video. So this video is a video that I have made 2 days ahead, so you will see this video when it will be for me past 2 days. Okay, but anyways, bye from me. Satan was to say bye, I forgot that. Okay, and you have bye from my dad as well. He says I want to say bye to all the lovely people of the internet. I spread love to everybody. You are an amazing dad. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.